This third exercise introduces the concept of a ventilated door frame applied to wood construction. Using a 3D printed model, it shows how hidden ventilation channels can be integrated into the frame itself, allowing air to pass through without altering the external appearance of the construction element. At this point, the design software is opened to show the digital model of the ventilated frame. Through the virtual environment, we can identify the different parts and the internal channels that allow air to circulate. This step helps us understand the relationship between the digital design and the physical result, and how decisions made in the model directly influence the structural behaviour of the element. First, we observe the manufacturing process of the model using 3D printing. Once printing is complete, the supports are removed and the parts are cleaned to ensure that the internal channels are completely clear. This preparation is essential for the ventilation system to function properly and for the subsequent assembly to be accurate. The model is composed of several parts that, when assembled, create a continuous channel inside the frame. At first glance, the ventilation system remains hidden. But by observing the sections and holes, we can understand how air circulates through the interior of the structural element. Once the frame is assembled, the construction logic of the system is clearly visible. Air enters through an opening, travels through the internal channel, and exits through another point in the frame. This passive flow helps reduce moisture accumulation in critical areas, improving the durability of the wood and the long-term performance of the assembly. Next, we see how this same principle is transferred to an element built in real wood. The holes and the internal channel reproduce the logic of the printed model, demonstrating how an experimental concept can become a technical solution applicable in construction. This exercise highlights how small construction details can have a significant impact on the performance of wooden elements. Integrating passive ventilation into a door frame contributes to moisture control, reduces material deterioration, and promotes durable, low-maintenance solutions. The physical model helps to understand this logic and translate it into actual design and execution. Designing the detail is designing durability. Invisible ventilation as an ally of wood construction. Wenus.